Run, rest, repeat. Hard. Life is often like that. It's purposeful design, created with a desperate need to rely on Him and His love for us. I share in the book a story of what happened while I was running a half marathon in the fall of 2015. Things didn't go as I had planned. God had another plan. On page 203, I write these words. What we see on the outside is often strength and courage, while fear, pain, worry, doubts, and a whole slew of other emotions are battling themselves out on the inside. I wanted something different. I was mad and disappointed and frustrated and hurting. You see, this season would become one of the most humbling I had ever gone through. There was a whole nother layer of pride to be stripped away. Again, I would come to heads that I wasn't in control, that rather I was in desperate, desperate need of my Creator. I was not okay. I struggled to come to terms with what was going on with me. A new normal, but not wanting to accept it. I was having to be okay with not being okay. But learning and struggling with trying to be okay when you really aren't okay is all right. Jesus reminded me that He still had an abundant life for me. He still had purpose. And that I would learn to be even more still. That I would come to know that times of rest are okay. They're needed. I would learn that my need to be secure in Him had to go even deeper. I needed to know that I was still His daughter and that He still loved me, running or not. I would become more at peace and more content with Him. I would learn that not all doing was bad, but that when our doing became more important than our being, we became out of balance and became unhealthy in many ways. I would become more aware of where I was and what I was doing. On the bottom of 207, I share these words. In the moments that my thoughts run and outpace my heart, I become fearful that not all is met. All is not okay. Thoughts that play what if. But despite those thoughts, concerns, and questions that flee around in my mind, I have to choose to know that He is in control, that I am His best interest, that He cares for me, that He adores me and loves me. Those are not just thoughts or words typed out or even a mantra to repeat in times that are hard. Those are truth. Those are word, living and active, for they pursue me and find me and meet me here. You see, we all have minds that sometimes resemble a war scene. All the thoughts that are bouncing around, the negative. To calm our minds, though, we need to focus on being with Him. We need to remember that there are times that we will run, we will rest, and we'll repeat that. The bottom of 208. I thank Him for teaching me this perspective. Learning that I'm loved by God was not a destination to arrive at, rather a moment-by-moment place to abide in, which slows the pace of things. For I am not running on ahead, rather holding tight to this moment, wanting, needing to soak in all that it has. Get every last drop out of it. It slows the breathing, opens the eyes, steadies the pace of the heart. There is rhythm here. For a girl who feared the boredom and depth of quiet, I've found something much different. a place in which my thoughts are becoming more controlled. My eyes become more focused on him and what he is doing.